Cambodia, a changing nation. From rice fields to factories, Cambodia. We used to think of ancient temples and green rice fields. Now, things are changing. Cambodia is becoming a busy industrial center. This video will explore this amazing journey. We'll look at what's driving this change, the tough parts, and the exciting possibilities for Cambodia's economy. For many years, Cambodia depended on farming. Growing rice was the main activity, feeding and supporting millions. But things started to change. Factories started appearing, making everything from clothes to electronics. This change from rice fields to factories is changing Cambodia's economy. It's creating jobs, increasing incomes, and helping the nation become more successful. But it's not always easy. As Cambodia builds more factories, it has to deal with world trade, new technology, and protecting the environment. Let's look closer at these things and see how Cambodia's economy is changing and what it means for the future. 2025 looks good for Cambodia's economy. Experts think the economy will grow by 6.3%, reaching about $51.39 billion. This shows that Cambodia's economic changes are working, and that it's becoming a bigger part of the world economy. The amount of money each person makes is also expected to go up, to about $2,924. This means people in Cambodia will have better lives and more money to spend or save. These positive signs show a good future for Cambodia. It's a country that's growing and ready to benefit from its economic changes. But it's important to remember that these are just predictions. What actually happens depends on things like the world economy, the political situation, and how well the government's plans work. Still, these predictions show how much potential Cambodia has and how it's continuing to grow. What's making Cambodia grow? Clothes, manufacturing, and more. Cambodia's factories are a big reason for its economic change. Making clothes is a huge part of this. This industry employs hundreds of thousands of people and is important for Cambodia's exports. But Cambodia is working on making other things too. It's exporting more things like solar panels, car parts, and electronics. This is important so Cambodia doesn't depend on just one industry and can handle changes in the world market. Making food and drinks is also growing. Cambodia's good soil and weather are great for growing food, which can then be used to make other products. Investments in this area are helping farmers and making Cambodia's factories stronger. The growth of these industries shows that Cambodia's economy is changing. It's moving towards making more complex products and making sure the economy can keep growing. Helping the change government plans and actions. Cambodia's economic transformation isn't happening by accident. It's the result of deliberate and strategic efforts by the government. The government is making plans and taking action to help it grow and attract investment. These actions are carefully designed to create a favorable environment for both local and international businesses. One significant plan is the Cambodia Industrial Development Policy, IDP, from 2015 to 2025. This policy is a cornerstone of the country's economic strategy. This plan aims to modernize Cambodia's industries, moving from jobs that need lots of workers to jobs that need more skills. It focuses on enhancing the skill set of the workforce to meet the demands of modern industries. The IDP wants to connect Cambodian businesses to bigger businesses in the region and the world. By fostering these connections, Cambodia aims to integrate more deeply into the global economy. It also wants to build connected production centers to make things more efficiently. These centers are designed to streamline production processes and reduce costs. Another important plan is the Cambodia Safe and Green campaign. This initiative is focused on promoting sustainable tourism and environmental conservation. This campaign wants to show Cambodia as a beautiful and environmentally friendly place for tourists. It highlights the country's natural beauty and commitment to sustainability. By attracting travelers who care about the environment, Cambodia wants to grow its tourism while protecting its nature and culture. This approach ensures that tourism development does not come at the expense of the environment. These plans are supported by a big budget of over $9.3 billion for 2025. This substantial investment underscores the government's commitment to these initiatives. This money will go towards improving government, building better roads and bridges, educating people, and helping different parts of the economy grow. These investments are crucial for sustainable development. By investing in these important areas, the government is helping businesses succeed and Cambodia's economy to grow stronger. These efforts are paving the way for a prosperous future for the nation. Graduating from least developed country status, a new beginning for Cambodia. Cambodia is expected to no longer be considered a least developed country by 2029. This is a big step for Cambodia. It shows that the country is doing better in its economy and how its people are living. This change brings both good things and challenges. Cambodia will have new opportunities to trade and get investments, but it will also lose some special trade advantages it had as a least developed country. The government knows about these challenges and is working to make the change smooth. This includes making new trade deals, making businesses more competitive, and attracting investments from other countries. This change is a new chapter in Cambodia's economic story. It shows how strong the country is, how committed it is to change, and how it wants to have a good future. Dealing with challenges, keeping the economy stable, and dealing with outside problems. In today's interconnected world, maintaining financial stability is more complex than ever. Cambodia's economy looks good, but there are challenges. The country has seen significant growth, but this growth comes with its own set of hurdles. Keeping the economy stable is important for continued growth. Stability ensures that businesses can plan for the future and that citizens can feel secure in their financial well-being. One worry is that banks might start having more loans that aren't being repaid. This can lead to a cascade of financial issues that affect everyone. If too many people borrow money and can't pay it back, it can hurt the whole financial system. This can lead to a lack of trust in financial institutions. The government knows about this risk and is making rules for banks and checking on them more closely. Regulatory measures are being put in place to mitigate these risks. Another challenge is the real estate market. Rapid urbanization has led to a boom in construction, but this comes with its own set of risks. If property prices go up too fast without a good reason, it can cause problems. Speculative bubbles can form, leading to economic instability. If prices then fall quickly, it can hurt the whole economy. This can lead to a loss of wealth and confidence among investors and homeowners. Problems from outside Cambodia are also important to think about. Global economic conditions can have a direct impact on the country's financial health. Cambodia's economy is affected by what happens in the rest of the world, especially for things it exports like clothes. International demand and trade policies play a crucial role. If the world economy slows down or there are trade problems, it can hurt Cambodia. The interconnected nature of global trade means that no country is isolated from these risks. Dealing with these challenges means doing many things. It requires a multifaceted approach involving various sectors and stakeholders. This includes making banks stronger, making sure people can repay loans, making smart economic rules, and making sure Cambodia's economy doesn't depend on just a few things. Diversification and prudent financial management are key to long-term stability. Using new technology, new ideas and industry. 4.0. The world is changing quickly with new technology like automation, artificial intelligence, and using data. Cambodia needs to use these new technologies to stay competitive. The government knows this and is working to encourage new ideas and a digital economy. This means investing in internet access, helping new tech businesses, and teaching people the skills they need for these new jobs. Cambodia is also working with other countries to learn about new technology. This helps with things like online shopping, financial technology, and smart farming. By using new technology and encouraging new ideas, Cambodia can find new ways to grow its economy, create good jobs, and make life better for its people. Stories of progress, real people, real change. Behind all the numbers are real stories of people whose lives are better because of Cambodia's changes. For example, Srey Nang, a young woman from a small village, used to work on her family's rice farm. Now she works in a garment factory and earns a regular income. She can help her family and has a better future. Then there's Sokam, a skilled technician, who learned his skills at a school supported by the government. Now he works at a factory making electronic parts and earns more money than he ever thought possible. These stories show how incomes are rising and lives are improving in Cambodia. The changes in the economy are giving people new opportunities and helping them escape poverty. As Cambodia continues to grow, these individual stories will show how successful the changes really are. Cambodia's invitation investment, protecting the environment, and a future together. Cambodia is opening its doors to the world, inviting investors to be part of its growth story, while ensuring that the environment is preserved for future generations. Cambodia's economic change is a journey, not the end. It's a continuous process of development and transformation. aiming to uplift the lives of its people. Cambodia welcomes investments from other countries, especially in areas like manufacturing, tourism, agriculture, and technology. These sectors are pivotal for the country's sustainable growth and offer immense opportunities for investors. Investors will find a government that wants to make it easy to do business, build better roads and bridges, and help people learn new skills. The focus is on creating a conducive environment for businesses to thrive and for the workforce to be skilled and ready. But investments must also protect the environment. Sustainable practices are essential to ensure that economic growth does not come at the cost of natural resources. Cambodia has beautiful nature and culture that needs to be protected. The rich heritage and biodiversity are treasures that must be preserved for future generations. The Cambodia Safe and Green campaign shows that the country wants to have tourism that doesn't hurt the environment. This initiative promotes eco-friendly tourism practices that benefit both the environment and local communities. Investors and tourists should be careful not to hurt the environment and to help local communities. Responsible tourism and investment can lead to sustainable development and mutual benefits. Cambodia's economic change is a great story of progress, strength, and opportunity. The resilience and determination of its people are driving the nation towards a brighter future. By using new ideas, protecting the environment, and making sure everyone benefits, Cambodia is on its way to becoming a successful country by 2030. Innovation and sustainability are at the heart of this vision. This journey needs everyone to work together: the government, businesses, citizens, and other countries. Collaboration and partnership are key to achieving these ambitious goals. Let's work together to build a future where Cambodia's economic success helps everyone and inspires other countries to follow the same path. Together, we can create a model of sustainable development that benefits all.